Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Fall Start Thursday. I'm your boy Bodkins. Oh man, we got so much to talk about. The NFL was turned upside down this week as Myles Garrett goes from the outhouse to the penthouse, from Cleveland to LA. We'll talk about that. The trade that we all knew was going to happen, the AJ Brown. We'll talk a little bit about that. But man, we got to we'll talk a little bit of game one of the NBA Finals. Last night, Knicks, man, I think we're gonna watch this series. I still think the Spurs, and I'm getting ridiculed in the comments of everything, saying I don't know ball, because I said last week I give the Knicks 0% chance or 1% chance. Okay, I'll increase it to like 25% chance. They are playing well, but I still think the Spurs figured out, and we just walk away thinking, dang, Jalen Brunson's a dog. But we'll talk about it all. We got it's just one me and a guy who I was able to have the pleasure of kicking his ass at fucking darts this past weekend, and had a few beers, and then he was so ashamed. He did the ugly walk of shame drive back to Nashville. He didn't even stay for coffee and breakfast the next morning after I kicked his ass at darts. He had to go try to get better. Give it up for Mr. First Down.
I couldn't bear the shame.
Sam just quit the show.
Yeah, that hurt. I hurt my feelings. You brought it up, and I was like, I told you before the show not to bring it up. Damn it. No, it's all good. Thanks for the hospitality. Had a good time. Beautiful Bearded Bastards podcast. Tons of fun. Had a great time. No complaints.
That's good. That's good.
I want that studio.
No complaints. The Rams will have no complaints, I don't think, in the major trade to trade for the reigning defending defensive player of the year. Oh, by the way, they also have the reigning MVP on their team as well. That's the first time that's ever happened, starting, on the same team. So what a move by the Rams.
Absolutely. And when I thought, boy, what team is lacking superstars? I think Rams all the way. No one deserves this even better. But look, I tell you what, I keep up. I have a penchant for good sports radio, and there is actually a pretty good sports radio in Cleveland, and it was like a funeral. I mean, an absolute funeral. I feel so bad for them.
Well,
even watching
the Browns side, Garrett is like, that's like trading Jim Brown. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably their greatest. You know what I mean? Like the Joe Thomas. He's on Cleveland Browns like Mount Rushmore.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. Like, I think I was silly for enough not to see it coming, but now that I see it happen, I'm like, of course that's going to happen. Yeah. Verse is taking it well, looks like, already back in Cleveland, his hometown of Dayton, not too far away. But yeah, now he goes, and now this vaunted team becomes even more vaunted as they climb the pinnacle. And it's hard for us not to. I'm picking them in the NFC this year. Again, I picked them last year. I'm going to pick them again. Why wouldn't I?
It's hard not to. I mean, it's super early, but you know what I mean. But right, like I was like, that's a monumental, like, hey, we just pushed all our chips into the center to win this year, and maybe next year, because like they still have, like, that offense is still really good. Versus, for the Browns, you're looking for the Browns. I like it for the Browns as well. You unload the contract. You're about to get out of the Watson contract. Versus a really good player. And you get now you have 2 firsts, 2 twos, and 2 threes in the next couple of years.
Right.
That's pretty good. Now that first might be late, but I like the move for both sides.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. I mean, I think the Browns, you need that draft capital. You're in the gutter. You got to climb out of it.
Right.
So Now, you guys need to make the right picks. Let me be quite clear there. I mean, like, I love what the Jets did, stacking picks, but you still got to make the right ones.
Right.
The price and everything, it makes sense. More picks for you. Get out of the gutter. I'm sure Monken's happy with the extra choices he gets to make or whatever. I'm actually not as down on Monken. I think he's doing an okay job. He appears to be anyway. I mean, he's definitely about accountability, calling his own team out 7-on-7s, which I thought was great.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out how good he is, when the season starts. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but
he passed that GM test you made him take.
Yeah. So we'll see. I feel bad for Verse, and Verse is a really good player. Like,
he is.
He's one of the top tier young up and coming players, and you look at him, it's just like, man, he went from the a Super
Chateau.
Bowl. Yeah, like, hey, we could be here winning a Super Bowl, and I'm going to be like the leader of the defense to do this. And now you're you just go to Cleveland, and you're just like, well, fuck, we're gonna.
Hey, old Les is calling me. What does Les want? You're out, playa.
Yeah. Apparently, that's the only way the Browns would have done the deal is they wanted Jared Verse. So
we got to get it. They got to get it. I did watch that NBA game, by the way.
Real quick, they said that the Browns called for Jalen Carter. What the hell do the Eagles want for Jalen Carter? Like, they wouldn't. They would have traded Myles Garrett for Jalen Carter and probably some picks. But yeah,
that would be my guess. Yeah, but I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. So it's just like, man, what would the Eagles want for Jalen Carter if you're not willing to take on Myles Garrett?
I don't know. The Eagles are an interesting team. I don't know, like, Howie is a wheeler and dealer kind of guy. He wants to look like he wins every single trade. It's an interesting dynamic there. The tale of the two GMs, right? We got Howie Roseman, who's kind of this weird, tricksy car salesman, it seems like. And then you got Les Snead, that's like, just liquefy all my assets. Right. I don't even care. Just sell it all. I don't care. I just want that guy. So it's really fascinating. And I think, like, when this is all said and done, people are going to look at, like, what the Rams have done with no first-round draft picks, and stuff like that. It's maddening. And look how successful they are. It's crazy because it goes against everything that we've been taught, that your first-round draft picks are supposed to be your big, fun, foundational guys. That doesn't matter to the Rams. They still play good. It's crazy. I've never seen it. Never seen it before.
I mean, they're the anomaly, like you said. Like, they're the like we're, it's always like, hey, the more draft picks you have, you need to, develop players. But shit, why take the time to develop and just go out and get the best? You know what I mean? And then if you're hitting on your 2s and 3s, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can still go get a Myles Garrett. Well, yeah, give me all that. You know what I mean? Like, they figured out the cheat code.
Right. They've solved the puzzle. They realize they got Matthew Stafford. They don't have him much longer. Let's try to clutch another trophy.
Remember, they gave up a lot of picks to get Matthew Stafford.
They did. Yeah. Hey, look, hey, I'm all about it. You like, we have all talked about this before. Would you go through 5 years of suck to clutch a Super Bowl? Hell yeah, I would. Yeah. And these guys are like, I personally think, like, if they win another one, they probably will, that eventually this will come up to catch them. But who cares? They're clutching trophies. It's already written. So, like, who am I to stop you from doing that? So, are you kidding? Like, for me and my Titans, are you kidding me? Hell yeah, I would. Right. In a heartbeat, do it. So,
Sam, a guy that you obviously know as well. And speaking of Howie Roseman, he trades AJ Brown.
Who broke that news? Oh, sorry.
yeah. To go to your daddy's home, Mike Vrabel for. I mean, it's like not even a 27, it's a 28 first. So not a next year's first, but 2 years ago first.
Well, what's
This is what
what's
AJ does. Like we all knew this was happening, and this is where
right.
AJ wanted to go. You know.
It's the line from Smoking Aces, right? Hey, these flowers have wilted. Call the florist, right?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of felt like with AJ. That it had run its course. The
But did him I don't know, because like did him and Vrabel have issues, like, you know what I mean, like when they were when he was in Tennessee?
It's interesting you said that, because they brought up when he was on the Raw Room podcast, and he said Vrabel didn't fight hard enough for him to stay in Tennessee and everything like that. There was some animosity there, but I guess that's all swept under the rug now, because he's, where he wants to be, a dream come true, and all of these, all the things.
Allegedly, the GM like didn't tell nobody, and Vrabel was like pissed.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
He would know more than that, right?
Right. No. That is, you can tell from Vrabel's reaction, he's pretty pissed off. Hell, I had the same reaction. Only I had a lot more weeping and gnashing of teeth. But I'm just, what AJ Brown said on the Raw Room podcast seemed he was pretty pissed at Vrabel. But I guess maybe Vrabel called him and said, "Hey, not true, man. Look at my video reaction, bro. Look at me. Look how upset I am," or anything like that. So so I don't know. I guess they patched it up. Everything looks all hunky dory now. So hey, make it work. Go get it, guys.
But when he was on the team, though, there was no issues. Like there was no.
Well, he was an odd. Like, first of all, he's an odd duck, right? He's a diva wide receiver. He would kind of pout about things. He got mad at the Nashville media, and then he went up to Philadelphia, and he got mad at them even worse. He said, I remember when he left, he goes, "Thank God I'm going to Philadelphia. I get media that asks good questions." I was like, "You have fun, bud. You didn't realize it, but you were living the best days of your life down here." With like the two reporters that ask you hard questions, and everybody else that writes their blog. So, he was a diva-like behavior down here, and I mean, not that I wouldn't want to keep him. Of course, I did, but it's he was always kind of just an odd duck, and I all the best to him. I hope he works out up there in New England and anything. I don't get the whole animosity thing. People that have animosity with Vrabel and AJ. Look, it was business. It was a horrible deal. It's done. They're not on their team anymore. Go. Let's go. So, Goose is in chat. He's hurting your feelings. I don't know why. He's being a bad man.
I mean, the Cubs are fucking dog shit, Goose. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. They suck. Like, I'll be the first one to tell you. They're fucking hammered dog shit. So, I mean...
Straight from the spigot right there. Yeah, that's what that is.
Like, they fucking suck right now.
By the way, I should have given you that was an ESPN like transition there. You're like, speaking of whatever, yeah, that was pretty good. Look at that, pulled that out, didn't you? Added that to the repertoire.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing after all these years,
Just a little bit, yeah. Just a little. Gummies hitting harder tonight, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, but. It'll be interesting. That's a big move for the Patriots. They need it. Now you have AJ Brown, you have Romeo Doubs, and you have Mac Hollins. Like that's pretty three good, and Booty and everybody else. Like Patriots upline now. Obviously, what cost them in the Super Bowl was their O line. So you got to hope that it could get better. So it gives their quarterback May time to throw the ball.
Yeah, no, totally. They had to get an upgrade there. They desperately needed one. Maybe they'll fix it. He certainly couldn't fix it when he was here. We had a horrible O-line when he was here. And maybe they get it done up there. Maybe he tries something different. People think, well, he didn't fix it while I was down here. And I'm like, that doesn't mean a coach doesn't change or adapt or get somebody that he really wants and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm sure they'll put it all together. Vrabel's a good coach. All the distractions be damned. They'll be ready to go in week one. I have no doubt about it. I do think I have a little bit of a question mark on May. I think I'm not exactly. I like him, but I'm not ready to just be like, here, take my money and shut up.
Oh, I think he's that good. I think he's that good.
He could be. I need good.
His rookie season. I knew he was. And I thought he proved it last year too. And now he's going to have his like legit his best wide receiving room since he's been in the league. Really, probably his whole life. At this point in time, he played at North Carolina, so like it's not like he was thrown to, the creme de la creme. So now you have Brown, Romeo Doubs, and you have Mac Hollins to kind of stretch the field. Like that's a really good.
It's kind of the thing. Like, yeah, he's gonna have
Hunter Henry as the tight end. So
right, he's gonna have to swim. He's got the weapons now. Swim. It's kind of like here, right? We've loaded up things for Cam Ward. Now we're gonna see what you're all about, young man. There's no more excuses, right? You no longer have the worst wide receiver room in the league. You have some guys that have actually done things. So let's see what you got. So that was funny.
Goose, what did you make while Goose is on here real quick? What do you make the Christian Watson
big money?
They gave him same. I mean it's interesting because it's on Packers Twitter pretty much it's split, right? You got people hating on it, people that like it, like he's never played 17 full games, he's never had like 50 catches and and all this, but like if you look at his stats, like wow, he got overpaid. But if you actually watch the games and watch what he does on the field and how much our offense is much better when he's on it, he's worth every penny, and the contract could probably exceed. He could exceed that contract if he stays healthy, and that's a big if. Like he's had like calf issue or hamstring issues, and then obviously he tore his ACL. So, but the last 8 games, I thought when he came on, I said this is the best he's looked. So, they paid him. I mean, and now they've locked up him. They locked up Jaden Reed, and then they have the Matthew Golden, who's on his rookie deal. So they're kind of locked in here with this receiver core for the next 3-4 years.
The Packers have been the organization that is draft and develop. That's their keynote thing. They make it happen.
But a lot of times though, those guys they're not getting their second contract. So
right. But I think Watson has done enough to warrant it. Now I get all the arguments against it. It makes perfect sense. But I think this is a known quandary, right? If you bring somebody else in, that's an unknown quandary. So get the guy you're familiar with and make it happen.
And he can stretch the field, and that's what he does the best. So, I like the move for the Packers. I really do. So, only time will tell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it as.
How do you feel about Drake London's heavy money bags of cash?
Yeah, I mean, he's their number one guy. You know what I mean? Is it his fault that he's kind of had, just not the greatest, quarterbacks throwing him the ball at times? I understand it. For the Falcons, that's something you got to do. Like you got to keep him and kind of Bijan Robinson, and you're going to be at least have those two guys.
I have to separate my fantasy self from my real self. Real self understands. So every time I see his name up in fantasy, I'm like, I'm not drafting that guy. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Every time I draft you, you like just hurt me again and again. I'm not playing your game anymore. So quit playing games with my heart. No, I don't think so. But hey, what if so are you still going to have people in your DMs yelling about you picking the Spurs if they just went out, right? If they just went out, are you still wrong? Or
if the Spurs I'm not wrong, because then like if the Spurs gentlemen sweep the Knicks,
gentlemen sweep,
that's what it's called.
Yeah, I know. I laugh. I just imagine Wemby with a giant broom, just like.
But if it's like a gentleman sweep, then I was right. You know what I mean? Like, and I really said Spurs in 6, so I expect the Knicks to still win one more. But I still think, like I said, I think you walk away from this series thinking, man, Jalen Brunson's a dog, but then like they still lose the series. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Butler was the same when he took the Heat to the finals a couple years ago.
Right. No, I kind of feel like. I felt like Wemby didn't really do well that game. I don't think.
No, he didn't. He didn't play well.
No. And so I expect
at least offensively, obviously defensively, he's always going to be a problem.
Right. Well, anybody that's built like an oak tree, like standing up, Yeah, he kind of looks like Michael Jordan with his arm stretches out in Space Jam,
Yeah,
So,
you're just
like,
waiting for him to do that, actually.
no, I'm just waiting for him. Like, guy trying to jump. Oh, you can't get. Oh, you gotta be faster than that. Whatever else, or give another one of these debilitating bionic elbows to somebody, something along those lines. But no, I fully expect the Spurs to kind of take charge here, and I can't wait to hear the whining and moaning in Twitter from Knicks fans who are just absolutely loving it. It's a rabid fan base, and I'm happy for them that they're having such a good time. But like, be careful counting chickens before the eggs have hatched.
They are. But to their credit, like, this is their best season.
This like 100%.
Like, I think it's been like 50 or 60 years since the Knicks won a championship or something. You know what I mean? So
right. Spike Lee over there just chilling.
Right. A lot of them have never seen the Knicks or were toddlers when you know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
And they've gone through a lot of losing seasons, so I get it. But just
don't you kind of like that? That should be. I'll have to bring that question up when it comes to fandom. Like, is there a time where you should say, "Hey, let's just take it easy, there, Chief. Okay, let's win this series first, okay?"
Right. That's not New York. That's not New York style, though.
Oh no. It always drove me crazy because I remember we used to have a guy on here. He passed away, but he used to come on National Sports Radio. His name was John Feinstein. He had written books. He worked for Philadelphia, whatever their newspaper was up there. And he said, the Eagles had just won the Super Bowl. And I remember listening because they shared the police scanner on Twitter, like what was going on. And it was just absolute insanity or whatnot. And he said, hey, this is the Super Bowl win. Let them have it or whatnot. And I'm like, but they're vandalizing, like they're going flipping crazy. They're taking down streetlights, bro. And he's like, no, It's fine. And I'm like, when is this too much though? Like, do we have a line here? We can't just be like, yeah, you guys just have at it, just go crazy, And then of course, before they won the next time, they already had the police monitor up there, and all we heard were the cops saying, all right, we have Vaseline the streetlights. So terrific. Yeah. I wonder what is too far or anything like that.
I think if you're vandalizing like people's property, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, for sure. There was that one woman that was completely naked and had dyed her hairs green with the Eagles mask on running down the street. That was intense. That's the one thing I remember from that. I was like, wow, okay. Like, that has to be cold. That's all I could think about. But so you're saying the Spurs are just going to take this and
I still think Spurs in 6. Yeah, I mean they didn't play very good last night, and they had an 12-point lead. Right. But, the Knicks probably didn't play as good, but I expect the Spurs to kind of bounce back. I am a little worried though because like the Spurs seem a little tired, and maybe that game 7 was grueling. Knicks obviously got the fresher legs. They've only played like 8 games. I think they said 4 games in 28 days or something like that. So,
shoo, Lordy. Okay.
Yeah, so they're well rested.
Well, I mean, it's going to be on Wembley then. I mean, NBA is about your stars and what stars are on your team. So this is it. This is it, big boy. No scheme, no nothing. Just got to get out there and get it done. Look what happened to my poor Pacers, right? And as soon as Halliburton was out, it was done, over.
Yeah.
So there was no stopping it whatsoever, and that's just kind of how it is. So, are we waiting for Tanner before we start the list? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he messaged me. He should be here in a minute.
Okay, I'll be here in a minute. So let's talk about our feelings then. Kumbaya and the whole shebang. Come on, Nick. Let's repair that damage. That damage is right there. We gotta fix you. Gotta fix you, man. Do you what do you think the Do you think there's going to be anything to be done with the Cardinals? Like you talk to Michael on your show or whatnot. Like, what is his general feeling? What's your general feeling? Like they're tanking, right? They got no choice.
Oh yeah.
I don't really see a choice in it whatsoever. Like, you got to tank.
Oh yeah, that's why. Like we said, let's do. Tanner said, "Fuck your feelings."
Well, all right. No sharing circle for Tanner.
But that's why he said Carson Beck's probably going to start, right? Because you just let Carson Beck go out there and he sucks, and then you just get a top, 2 or 3 pick.
Oh, Carson Beck, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. He wasn't key on awful for Archie. He likes some other guys, But here's the thing, Sam. This Texas Tech quarterback, I don't know his name, but the gambling kid, he's going to go in the supplemental draft, and a lot of people are very high on him. So, who would? Where would you draft him at? You know what I mean? Supplemental draft. So, obviously, if you whatever pick you take him at, that you lose it in the next year's draft. So,
right.
But he was a lot of people say he would have been a top 10 quarterback. Top 10 pick.
Well, oh man, you said Arch, and I'm starting to feel low because I just know Texas is going to come into Knoxville and just beat me a new one. So. I hope not, but I have a nasty feeling about that game. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Who are the other quarterbacks besides Arch? I really haven't taken one look at it.
I don't know. I have no idea. Everybody says the 20. Me, I don't know shit about the draft.
No, I get it.
But everybody says the 27. This draft class coming up is really way better than this year's. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, for sure. It definitely is better as far as value and absolute talent. That is all up there. I'd be curious if this is one of those things where everybody goes Arch this and Arch that, and he's a Manning and blah blah blah, and then he doesn't go number 1 overall. It's something else. And,
he may not. He may not. A lot of people. There's some people that don't think he will.
I mean,
he has to all out this year.
I plugged in because I'm a sick man into a bunch of podcasts and everything. As soon as the season was over, I was in draft mode and I'm listening, and not one person had Tate in the top 5. No, not one person. I mean, I say that, but I'm sure somebody did, but you know what I mean? But the whole line was either Avril Reese at number 1 or Bain. That was the discussion for 3 weeks, and then it all turned on its head all at once. All of a sudden, we're taking Jordan Love, for a month, and then next thing you know, it's just amazing to me how quickly it all changes.
They go to the combine. One guy says,
"I hope so, Alan. I would love to. I would love to."
One guy says something wrong, or they get a little extra tape, or they do the measurement. He's 2 inches taller. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. So it's okay, you know what? That now we're gonna go here. It's just, sometimes free agency probably changes a little bit of it.
Sure.
It's end of the day, though, I mean, fan wise, we don't know shit about fuck. And then obviously, I think some of that shit gets made up too, right? If you're the Titans, you're oh, we're gonna take Love here at 3. That would, if somebody really was high on him, they're gonna call the fucking phones and be like, hey, what do you want for the 3rd pick? And then you never really wanted to draft Love. You know what I mean? You just leaked out that you were looking at him, so in case somebody else would bite to try to call to make a trade up.
Right.
Some of that's, it's also a lot of it's smoke fucking screens too.
Oh, it totally was. I gave a little golf clap to Borgo because before the draft started, he's like, I mean, there's smoke screens everywhere, here, there, everywhere. And he was pretty honest about it. The only thing I take note of is what Borgo says, because when people ask about Jordan Love, he's like, that's a very talented player there and whatnot. I'm like, okay, so if I hear very talented player in the future, you're not taking him. That's what I hear. But because he said, I'll take a generational talent, I don't care where I'm picking. And people are like, who's a generational talent? This random guy that I've loved forever in college football. He's generational. That is the best guy it's ever lived. Blah, 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 you know. So I get why you don't get into the draft. But for me, it can be both exciting and exhausting all at the same time. Because we just change our mind every week. It's like asking your wife where she wants to go for dinner. It's a nut job. It's a crazy place. You know how to hack that though, right? You know, you got to say, hey, guess what, honey? Guess where we're going for dinner? And then she'll be excited about it no matter what you say. So there you go. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh boy. So what, so let me get this straight because I'm new to the NBA. So they have they pull a random name out for their first round draft pick, right?
It's random, yeah.
Okay, all right, and like some people have more balls than others, right?
Yeah,
that works?
Yeah. If you really suck, now they changed it because everybody was like tanking because this draft class is really good and it was like watering down the league, so they changed it to where it's like, hey, fuck faces, you can't have 2 back-to-back first round picks because you guys are like literally trying to trade like good players just so you'll suck ass and everything else, or you're resting players and so everybody was just trying to tank, and so now they've put even like new different rules in to fucking stop teams from fucking tanking.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like the rules? Are you happy with it? Or
I don't give a shit because it's the fucking NBA regular season. None of it fucking matters. It's all down. Like I only really watch the playoffs, if that. You know what I mean? I watch the final.
No, I get it. I get it. I can't watch the NBA regular season. I wait till the playoffs are here, and then I'm like, cool, I can kind of keep an eye on it, and then I'll watch the final. But you know, I was just curious because I'm always like, I don't know, because it seems like a rule you come up with, somebody will find a way to exploit it eventually somehow.
Yeah.
And I was curious if they figured it out. Is the NBA commissioner the worst commissioner out of all the sports leagues?
No.
Ooh, so it goes to baseball. Manfred, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was just really funny. Yeah, he's I agree. He's horrid.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you watch Clash of Paris or whatever the fuck it was?
Up in wrestling. Yeah, it was fun. Fun show. People, of course, I say fun show. And if you just scroll through Facebook after you talk about wrestling too close to your phone,
right,
and then you see the IWC Clash in Italy is the worst thing that has ever happened.
How could they do that to Oba? You can never like they're gonna have like he's gonna fucking fight Brock at fucking SummerSlam. He's gonna retire him officially. Like
it's a good show.
Just chill out, like, you know what I mean? Like, the worst thing about wrestling is wrestling fans.
Oh,
like,
they're awful.
They're awful. Bitching.
Yeah. I can't even get it. And forget the Roman thing, like the Roman hate thing that I am, and apparently, whatever. I don't care. Like, love Roman, go ahead, go for it. But like you have to. Either we're all going to be consistent here, and you hate this storyline, and then Roman does the storyline that was the same as this storyline, but you're okay with it now because Roman is there. Like, I just want the consistency. That's all I want. Like, so which one is it? But whatever. I was happy for Sol Ruka. I thought that was great. Her and Becky having that match, even though people say Becky doesn't put people over. I'm like, what are we talking about?
But, I don't know if Sol Ruka's ready, but she's talented. You know what I mean? Like
I think she made her bones in NXT. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like she had been there a while. She had not won. She was involved in championships. But never really won one until like the last year or so. So maybe they kind of look at it in that way. Maybe they're trying something different with the lady titles. I'm happy about it. Could somebody fight Liv Morgan?
I don't know if you follow Becky on Twitter, but she's been eating it up. Like, I can't enjoy.
She's great.
My coffee. I can't. My Paris trip, my Italy trip is ruined. Like, can't
it's terrific.
Enjoy this. Yeah, she's crushing it.
What I would kill because I want Jessica Carr, who I know can wrestle, the ref, to just haul off and slap her. Just haul off and slap. I just want something.
Storyline. It's a great storyline that they have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to love her and Pierce going at it. She's on Twitter going, "You'll be hearing from my lawyers and blah blah blah." It's terrific. She's become like evil Chelsea Green in a way.
What did you make the Reigns and Fatu match?
I thought it was a good match. I thought it would be a little more intriguing. Okay, let me take off my hater hat. I thought it would have been a little more intriguing if Jacob had won that, because I think it would have put us in a weird place.
I think I knew he wasn't going to win. I just expect a little bit better, hardcore match, maybe. You know I think especially after coming off the heels of what we saw the mask versus mask match, what that was.
Yeah,
and it's incredible. And then you put kind of the face of the company out there, and I know Roman's never he's not the greatest world's wrestler, but it would have been better, been good to see something like that. I just felt like there was a little bit more on the table. You know what I mean?
There was more meat on that bones. This is tribal combat. Could we not do more tables? Could we not do more?
Yeah. Somebody needed to be busted up or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why doesn't somebody why don't you have Roman Reigns wrap a chain around his hand and Superman punch? Yeah, that would have been awesome. Something along those lines. I would even be about that. But I don't get it.
The Lesnar, back to that Lesnar, but they made Oba look as strong as he could. The dude took 7 F5s.
7 F5s. Took 7 of them.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
that 380-pound man got flipped sideways 7 times in a row. Yeah. Come on, it's great. We're gonna get a best of 3.
I know Brock Lesnar's not he doesn't. His matches aren't long, but I think he's been very good and very entertaining. And then you hear the stories backstage of how him kind of mentoring people and stuff like that. So I've enjoyed Brock's, especially this last half run here where he's been Cowboy Brock and everything. I've really enjoyed it.
I'll tell you that SummerSlam match in Nashville when him and Roman.
Oh
that was fantastic. I remember
the tractor out there.
Oh yeah. We were losing our minds. I was sitting there at the 50-yard line losing my mind as he just drives it in there. But the best part was he would pick up Roman and you could hear the boom when he threw his body in there. You just watch him topple out of the thing over and over. It was so good. And it went on and on and on. And I don't know if they still topped that. I mean, he backhoed the entire ring and picked it up. What are we going to do? How are you going to top that? Yeah. So, I'm enjoying Brock for as long as we got him for. I wish we had more matches with him. The beautiful thing about Brock Lesnar, and I had heard this about Roman Reigns, and I think it's true. Roman makes sure if Brock Lesnar's music starts while he's out there, he doesn't look scared, but he looks a little concerned anytime he hears Brock's music. And that's true when you go back and look at it, that it's almost what's the one thing that Roman Reigns is a little on edge about? And it's the beast incarnate walking out. And I like that aspect. If you could sell that kind of aspect, it's like hearing the glass break, right? You're right. Whoa. In the words of JR, business is about to pick up, and stuff like that. Me, if I hear Oba Femi's music, I'm well, I'm about to die. So this is it. Or anything like that. I love the wrestlers that go that little extra inch to just make it so much more fun and fluid. But I loved Clash in Italy. I loved Raw. I can't wait until tomorrow when we get to see what SmackDown has on deck, and watch the interview with Chris Van. What was it? Fleet? No, not Chris Van Fleet. I can't remember his name. And LA Knight, and that was fun. So on to the next one.
Did you see the Chris Van Fleet with the Loader and the two comedians?
Oh yeah. Oh, Sauter and Sasso. Oh my gosh. When they were reading the Maryland or the Manson quotes. Oh my gosh. You look down on me. You see a god. He even had the inflection, which is terrific. But the one that absolutely crushed it is when they did Dusty Rhodes on the phone with. Those potatoes sound great, darling. Yes, I'll be right there. Yeah, no. Oh my god,
like that with flair. I had to promo him, baby.
Yeah, don't worry. Those potatoes smell amazing, baby. I'll be right there. But like, no, I freaking loved it. I loved it. I could literally sit here and listen to those two do Dusty Rhodes all day because they just absolutely nail it. But I gotta say, Will Sasso's like Jesse Ventura. That's the best one. It's the best one he's got. Don't tell me it didn't happen. I was there. I saw it. You know, it's terrific. But you know who else is terrific? The super producer.
What's up?
Uh-oh, you're under the interrogation light. Where were you, Tanner? Where were you?
Can't tell you. I have to kill you.
Dark in there for a while. Tanner, like,
I didn't turn my lights on.
He had to go start the generator up or something. Just I'm on a podcast.
I gotta get there, guys. I gotta get there.
He looks like a Netflix documentary.
I know. Tanner, we were just getting ready to start our inside linebackers.
You guys, I was going to ask you guys. I was listening on your way home. Forget you, Alan. Rod Chalk, baby. Rod Chalk, baby. Super regionals, by the way. KU, Oklahoma, at Hoagland in Lawrence this weekend. So there's some tension right now between Alan.
There's some tension.
So.
All right.
I was going to ask you guys because I listened to you guys on the way home. Are you guys ready
Thank you.
for the Knicks sweep?
Friend of the show, Tanner.
The Knicks sweep? No.
They're not going to sweep.
I said yesterday they were going to win in 5, so we're on pace.
Oh, no.
No.
Tanner, no.
Stay.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. They also were down, 22 points? Nick, you had mentioned the 17 points they were down and came back and won. They're also down 22 points to the Cavs. Came back and won.
Look, it's
called the Spurs better than the Cavs? I don't know at this point.
It's called final death throes. You know, they're just, their nervous system is still shaking.
It's all right. I told JG the same thing. So he's a Spurs fan. So, got to make sure I get it in.
Tanner has to do a 5-minute stand up if they don't win. All right.
Look at that. Now we're just throwing it out there. Now we're just throwing punishments out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Unreal.
Yeah, just passing them out, baby. All day, every day.
All right, I'm ready.
For the stand up? Okay, we got it down.
Yeah, that's right.
You're dumb. That's dumb.
Yeah, who would do that punishment? What a loser.
Sam, we'll start with you. You're number 5.
All right, let me get my Google Docs out. I feel like I need my old lady glasses. All right. Your call is very important to us. Okay, here we go. My number 5. I bet we all have the same number 1, by the way. I am going with Kansas City's own Nick Bolton is who I'm going with, an inside linebacker. I think he is going to be a coach after his playing days are done. I think he's super savvy. There was a guy here. He also played on the Patriots. He was a Vrabel guy called Jack Gibbons. And Jack does not have all the physical traits, but he is super, super smart. I think Nick Bolton has all the physical traits and is super, super smart. So Nick Bolton is my number 5 for Kansas City there. Is that a Nick Bolton jersey? What are we doing?
32.
What
do you think it is?
I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with their.
Tanner also has his Mizzou jersey.
Oh, is it?
I would never own a Mizzou jersey.
I mean, you already kind of.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. I did it.
Let's go, baby. No, he's a former Mizzou player, but he's a Chiefs player, so it doesn't count. So
it counts. It counts.
Doesn't count. I got Nick. I got Nick as well at number 5. I got Nick as well.
Okay.
The guy's phenomenal. Chanel's gone. Tranquil's getting older. we'll have to see what some of these other guys are made of the spring training. But as far as you're entering the 2026-27 season, Nick Bolton is a top 5 inside linebacker, and he's shown it. Sure, he might not have the best coverage, but he's going to stop you, and he's going to tackle you, and he ain't afraid to hit you, a.k.a. Derrick Henry. So give me Nick Bolton, number 5.
Okay. My number 5, I'm going to go.
I love how he side-eyed Nick while he was sipping his drink too. It was like,
I'm going to go my homer pick here, and it's Jack Campbell.
Oh,
Out of Iowa, baby. He's my number 5. He just got paid. Give me Jack Campbell of the Lions.
A man of many allegiances, Nick Bodkins is. He's got Mizzou. He's got, he's all over the
Iowa.
Yeah.
He's got some guy's mom in the garage. I don't know what he's got.
Sam's mom's.
I thought Vrabel was my dad. I mean, he spent time here, so
it's a lot of dads of yours, apparently.
Yeah, me and my dads.
Sam, who's your number 4?
Number 4 for me is Bobby Wagner, ladies and gentlemen. That you don't think so? Really?
No, I said ooh.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Oh man.
Not at this age. I don't even know if Bobby's playing next year.
He's a free agent currently.
Yeah. He's a little long in the tooth for me. This is 2016.
But he can still be your number 4. It ain't that bad. He's still
so
effective, impactful.
He's not even on a team.
But last year he did great for the Washington Commanders. Wasn't he? Isn't that where it was?
All right. Okay. No. All right, Tanner, who's your number 4? What's your list, Tanner?
I know, but you're gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna pick somebody else. I have no self-confidence.
Quay Walker is my number 4, guys. Career high last year, 128 tackles in just 14 games, 2.5 sacks, strong coverage numbers. The guy is durable, high motor run defender. And he constantly produces 100 plus.
Who'd you say?
Quay Walker.
Okay.
Walker.
Green Bay Packer, now LA Raider or Las Vegas Raider.
Gotcha. That's why he's number 4, because he plays for the Raiders. So can't be
higher
than that.
My number 4 is Nick Bolton from Missouri, who now plays for Kansas City.
Missouri.
So that run. Nick Bolton from the Kansas City Chiefs.
He's a Mizzou Tiger first, so
you don't got to mention his college at all here. Okay?
Maybe I want to, Tanner. I'm the host of the show. If I want to mention his damn college, I'll mention his damn college.
This is like anytime Derrick Henry scored a touchdown, they're like, built by Bama. Built by Bama.
Yeah, but Nick Bolton, for all the reasons we've already said. Sam, who's your number 3?
My number 3, sir, is I got Dre Greenlaw is my number 3. But I also like men that kill people in the backfield, and that man is certainly very, very good at it. Not the best, smarty in the smart department, but by God, if he gets there and he smacks a guy, that guy feels it for days and days and days afterwards. Dre Greenlaw, super physical, super deadly.
Who's your number 3, Tanner?
Zach Bond.
Hey,
Eagles. 123 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, all while playing on a championship caliber scheme. His versatility and coverage of pass rush. He's a reliable, productive starter. This guy is a great inside linebacker. He will tackle. He will hit somebody, even if gets him out a few games. So Zach Bond is my number 3.
That's ditto for me. That's who I had as number 3 as well. I think we probably got the top.
I'll be interested in 1. You mentioned 1, Sam. I'm curious in the 1 spot.
Yeah,
I don't think I have
the same one. And then you said somebody.
I don't think I have the same one as you guys.
I'll be
curious.
Who did we? Who was it last week? And then he was like, "No, it's not him." Oh, he had Benito.
TJ Watt.
Yeah. But TJ, we had the argument beforehand that TJ Watt was an edge and not an outside linebacker. We had a discrepancy there, so I didn't know what the right call was. But I recuse myself, and TJ Watt is now my number 1
No. It's already on tape. Who's your number 2 linebacker?
I'm afraid to say. Yeah, Tanner, say yours. I'll follow you. I have Roquan Smith of the Baltimore Ravens is my number 2 for obvious reasons. Monster in the middle of the field, great player, Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith.
Who's your number 2?
It's amazing that the Baltimore Ravens had Roquan Smith and Hamilton back there and some great defensive guys, but they stunk and couldn't stop a bleed.
I don't get it.
Amazing.
I don't get it.
Amazing. Jack Campbell is my number 2. The league in total tackles, 226, 5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, all pro honors.
Good player.
Right there. High snap count. He proven every down. Like this guy, you know, despite him coming from a unfortunate school of Iowa, you know, he's a great inside linebacker for the NFL.
He is. He is, and he was great in college. I was surprised you had number 2. I'm with Sam. I have Roquan Smith as my number 2.
Ooh. I don't have Roquan in my top 5.
We all got Fred Taylor as 1.
That's what I have.
Oh, I do not actually.
Who you got as 1?
Who?
I had Carson Schwinschender.
The rookie. Oh man,
the rookie. 156 tackles, 67 solo, 2.5 sacks, 2 interceptions as a rookie, highest pure production in the league. Okay,
that's right, Nick.
And he's
pile on Tanner like you.
This guy's going, baby.
Heard him.
I actually did not. I did not even have Taylor on my list. So
Fred Taylor's the best linebacker in the league.
You mean Warner?
Or not Fred Warner? Yeah, Fred Warner. I said Fred Taylor.
I was really confused with the Taylor part.
Running back.
I'm trying to figure out who am I missing. Fred Warner was hurt, man.
I know
he was hurt too much. It kept him way out of my league. So I like the rookie. I think he proves that he could be and solidifies himself at number 1. I loved what I saw, and he should make another great year with. I believe he's in Cleveland, right? So Myles Garrett gone, Versay coming in. It's gonna be interesting. So
with Verse, yeah.
If I see if I get another season of him doing the same thing like he did this season, I'll put him in the list for sure. But I need more. I need more. I want to see
honorable mention. Frankie Louvu of the Commanders.
Louvu.
Second week in a row.
Yeah. Because I had him as a pass rusher kind of thing.
Cedric Gray,
retired, but Levante David.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Levante was a great one. Cedric Gray for Tennessee. Jordan Brooks, Blake Cashman, Adrian Cooper, Devin Lloyd.
Yeah.
Kobe Dean.
Yeah.
That was my number 4. I was going either Dean or Walker, and I went Walker because I think Walker is a little bit more impactful.
Patrick Queen's not quite top 5 anymore, but
no. But Bush, TJ Edwards, Ernest Jones, and Roquan is who I also had in my list. I had wrote down. So
yeah,
I like it. Well, part of it. What you chomping on there, Nick? What you got?
Some Sour Patch Kids.
Ah, yes, the old standby.
Yeah,
the old standby.
The old standby. Ye old standby.
Tanner, real quick, what was your thoughts on the mega trade?
Yeah,
interesting. I did not expect any of it. Right. But I mean, it makes sense for the Rams to go all in, and they just restructured him. I saw it to a 5-year deal, or however they restructured his extension, right? So, sounds like they're making it work. Sounds like they're going for Stafford's last big hurrah. But at the same time, like, let's say this team is actually legit and connects and there's chemistry. There's a chance too that Stafford stays one more year. I mean, this could be a 2-year thing between everybody that they made all the moves. Right. So it makes you wonder. It just makes you wonder, like, what the hell? How do we get the LA Dodgers and the LA Rams in the same city? That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that's because they're in LA. That's why they're in the same city.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that. It's amazing. It's amazing. What the hell?
Wow.
Because the Rams were in St. Louis and they moved to LA. And at one time, the Dodgers were in Brooklyn and they moved to LA.
Yeah, here's the Chargers. Here's the Chargers.
Look
at us. We signed Mike McDaniel. We might be something
Sports
one day.
history with Nick Bodkins, everybody.
Mike McDaniel's over here like, oh, we might be something with the Chargers. Like the Chargers ain't doing nothing, but you got the Rams and the Dodgers out here making it look like fools again.
Man. Well, I mean, that's like the Angels. Like, imagine being the Angels. You know what I mean?
That's what they are. The Chargers are the Angels. The Dodgers are the Rams. So
right.
Dude, watch the Herbert debates on Twitter. My God, I've never seen so many people ready to go to war or absolutely kill somebody. Like, goodness gracious, it's crazy.
Overrated.
Hey, I get it. I'm just saying, you watch that banter back and forth on Twitter. Lord have mercy. Ooh.
It is. Oh, it's the thing.
Yeah, it is. Like, if you say Justin Herbert is this positive or negative, you will have. If you need follows or interactions, they will be there. They will be there for you, either supporting you or vilifying you.
Just simply say Herbert is not the quarterback you think he is. Prove me wrong on a different line.
But like never say if it's positive or negative and just watch it.
Let it go.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna put it on my TikTok, see what happens.
Do it. I want to see.
80,000 responses. Uh-oh.
That's fine.
I don't know, man.
I guess that's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah, yep.
All right. Sam, let the people know where they can find you the rest of the week.
Tomorrow, you can find me on Fanboys Unleashed, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm having Miss April Bailey on, who has done some writing for some Titans websites and is kind of a free agent now, but she has got some insight, goes to the press conferences, so get to talk to her. We're happy about that. And let's see, we'll be talking about a recap of Raw and SmackDown with Alan at Sunday night at 8:30 for On the Mat. So you can catch us both there, Fanboys Unleashed. Let's have ourselves a show.
All right. Tanner?
Last night on the Sports Buffoons here, yesterday evening, more perhaps, we went over the NBA Finals and what to expect here this series. We also had Scott and Alan on the show as well, talking through the NBA Finals preview as well with JG. It went really well. One of our best shows I think we've done in the last 6 months. So go check that out on the Sports Buffoons there. And then, of course, this Saturday here, I got the Lock It In crew on the Rec Sports Hub. We'll be going over our bets for this weekend, give you an update on what's going on between games 1 and 2. On top of that, give you Stanley Cup playoffs or Stanley Cup finals right now. Game 2 is going on right now. So we'll give you the update there going into game 3 for them on Saturday evening as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned on that channel, and we'll keep you up to date.
All right. Yeah. Check out the boys. It's great stuff. If you missed it, we did Head Kicks and Haymakers last night. So check that out. We went over the UFC McCall card, and then we obviously covered this weekend's card and some news and notes. We're 7 days away. We're next week. There'll be fights on the White House lawn, folks. So it'll be interesting. So we'll be covering that next Wednesday as well. But also this Sunday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern, it's a Buffoon and Bodkins reunion, baby.
Oh, boy.
Man. My guest as we sit down and talk Chiefs. All things Chiefs on Sunday, and God knows what else we talk about. But 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. So tune in right here.
I'm a little bummed. I'm a little bummed. I thought it was going to be the Buffoons all on here. I was like, oh dear Jesus.
One day, Nickel did get all that. All right, one day.
Yeah.
Tim, they're all about to come on.
I've done a good show with y'all. All y'all.
You have.
So
yeah.
So all right. Well. That's it. Be a friend, tell a friend, folks. Like, subscribe, share. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. See ya. Hit that outro, Sam.
Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, let's talk sport, friends. Thanks for watching.